Okay, hello. It's only been 2 weeks this time, so that's not too bad. And today, I wanted to talk about bullet journals and study blur and all things organisation and aesthetic on the internet. Right, so to start off with, I might briefly show you my bullet journal. Now, if you don't know what a bullet journal is, it's basically a book where every single day you have a little section and you write down what you want to do and then you tick it off, right? It sounds like a to-do list, but not quite, because you get to add your own little flair. So that's what my cover looks like. I might show you in another shot, but yeah, I have like this. It's beautiful. I love it. My first page has pictures of me and my friends, and a picture of Dan and Phil, and a picture of my mum and I, because those are the people that matter to me the most. And then I have a little legend, and it shows you basically what different symbols mean for different things. So for example, I would make a little square for tasks, a circle for events, a dot for notes, and I would strike it through if I wanted to delete it. I tick it if it's completed. I put a little arrow if I want to move it forward to another day. I put a little asterisk if it's a priority and something I really need to do. Put a little eye symbol if it's something I want to explore, like a story or something like that. And a little inspiration, which is actually what the next one is. If I feel really inspired to do something, like film a YouTube video for example, then I put a little exclamation mark. So I've been looking at Study Blur, which is Tumblr and Study put together, it's a portmanteau, and I've been looking at it for a long time, so I was very familiar with the concept of bullet journals, and I really, for a long time wanted to try it myself, but I just never really had the time. So these school holidays, I decided to give it a shot, basically. And on the first page, I went and bought midliners from Officeworks, and and they were really expensive. They're like $6 or $7 for one pen, but it's worth it because it looks so pretty when you do you write the date, for example, and then you go over it in a little permanent marker, or a tiny little fine tip marker, and it looks so cool. And then, because it's my first time, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I drew tiny little symbols on the side of it. And I put the 19th to the 25th of June because that was the week, basically, and I wanted to do 2 pages per week. So a fair few things happened. For example, my school term finished, which was excellent, and yeah, I've started watching Scam, and I started trying to focus more on my French because that's something I really want to do more of, and you know, all that kind of stuff. I decorated as best as I could, and then on the next week, this one's probably a bit more personal, I don't know how much of this I'll actually show, but basically I went to the cinemas with my grandmother and my little sister, and I kept pushing back filming my YouTube video, but I'm finally doing it. Today is Thursday. I can tick that off finally. And I said I wanted to put on makeup, and lo and behold, I spent a good century doing this, and I'm very proud of myself, and I did more French and all that kind of stuff. But I think it looks so pretty in this book. I think it really does. It's kind of like scrapbooking, I guess, but not quite. And I don't know, I feel like it's going to make me be much more productive throughout the next term for school, because there's something very satisfying about ticking boxes. So yeah, and this is an empty spread for Friday, Saturday and Sunday that says push yourself at the bottom. Maybe it seems a bit dramatic and a bit me trying to motivate myself, but I really like it. And this one here is another empty spread, and that is for the 3rd to the 9th of July. And I bought this little tiny printer or photo printer basically, where you can send pictures from your phone to the printer and it prints immediately, which is awesome, although it was really expensive. It's like $200. Dodie inspired me to buy it because her video where she promoted it, and see, look, advertising works. YouTube advertising really works. And yeah, so, and I printed this tiny little picture by someone on Tumblr who, if I find who they are, I will credit them. If I don't, I apologise. That was a really pretty spread. Okay, it's not a wonderful spread, but it's alright, especially if I'm just starting to try. Like, I'm no expert. Now, I think on this channel before I've done study related stuff where I made a monthly spread. I can't remember what month it was for. September, maybe? I will check. But I have another book in which I put my monthly spreads. This is June's currently, and I have goals, events, and the songs, basically a playlist. Things I've been listening to. And for this month I have Sincerely Me from Dear Evan Hansen, For Forever from Dear Evan Hansen, Candyman by Christina Aguilera, She Keeps Me Warm by Mary Lambert, and Never Apart by Benny. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. Bullet journals and how much fun they are. So I recommend you go to Tumblr and type in Studybly, Stubly, what kind of spelling is that? Oh my god. Studybr, Studybly. You will not regret it. And if you want to go to a specific Tumblr, you should check out my Studybly, which is touchingshootingstars.tumblr.com, and I personally love it. I started it these holidays and it's been so much fun. So I would recommend you follow that, unless you know me, in which case don't follow any of my Tumblrs. Thank you very much. Look how much setup I did. Stars in Our Eyes from Dear Evan Hansen. We start with stars in our eyes. That was the worst notes on the planet. I got a candle going. I have a pillow behind it for absolutely no reason. I have my Choice of Wild poster because it matches with all the colours here. I am organised. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and check out all my other videos. Share this video with your friends. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you guys, hopefully, next week.